Hi everybody and welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome. And welcome back to my returning subscribers. I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys. So when you come into this live stream, give me a Fonzie. Or if you're watching it after it's already streamed, give me a Fonzie by double tapping the screen or just simply hitting a thumbs up. Leave me a comment in the comment section below and let me know how this general reading resonates with you. And if you are not yet subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button, that little notification bell, so that you know when I post videos or when I go live. All right. So this video is for Pisces. This is a timeless, which means when the time is right, you are meant to find the messages. General, which means take the messages only if they resonate. Love story. All right. So this is a timeless, general love story reading for the star sign of Pisces. So let's go ahead and see what the Pisces energy looks like. The Pisces energy. All right. So on the bottom of the deck, we have some sort of challenge. You could see, look at that Shield's face. He looks pissed. So Pisces, there could be somebody who's really upset, somebody who's very challenged, somebody who could be having some inner turmoil. This also could be somebody could be upset because the shield in front of this person is blocking them. It's blocking their heart. It's blocking the whole way down from their heart, their solar plexus, their sacral chakra. And somebody could be upset about that because they could be blocked from accessing or being challenged from accessing those particular chakras. There is change in the air. This is the Five of Wands. So I feel like somebody could be protecting those particular chakras. I also see how he's got, oh, wait, I went the wrong way. See how he's got this ring of protection right here. The whole way. Like, I feel like somebody's protecting their chakras and somebody else is really upset because they could be still attached to something. They were really hoping for somebody to have some sort of a power struggle, or really hoping to create challenges, to create dramas for somebody. This is somebody who's in a hopeless energy. This could be somebody who, maybe was hoping to keep somebody hopeless. This could be an Aquarius. Somebody was trying to block somebody's earth star chakra or their root chakra. They didn't want them to feel secure. They wanted them to feel powerless. They could have been doing root work on them. Yeah, the sacral chakra is in reverse, right? This is somebody who lacks empathy. Somebody who could be attacking somebody's sacral chakra because they don't want them to be able to create something. They don't want them to have this new beginning, right? They don't want them to have the strength and the courage to have some sort of a new beginning. So they were trying to bind them or bond them. I'm telling you, all these cards are in reverse, and I didn't think they were. Maybe the whole deck is. Let me see. Not all of them. But not all of them, but most half of them are. All right. So yeah, somebody is really like, it's like they're very challenged here. They're very triggered here because of some sort of a bond that they have with another person. They may not be having some sort of a new beginning because this person may have blocked them and put a boundary of protection up around them from this mean mugger. Somebody's a mean mugger. We're talking about a masculine. So a masculine who could be an Aquarius because the star card was underneath here. Oh, I don't know where it went. I moved it, but it was in there. So somebody could be protecting their masculine side. Oh, there it is. There's the Aquarius card. Yep. So this masculine could be an Aquarius. And you know what I feel? This masculine maybe being very promiscuous or trying to attack somebody's sacral chakra so that they wouldn't have a, see, look, this feminine is in orange. And the sacral chakra represents the feminine chakra. So somebody is upset because they can't throw somebody out of balance. This mean mugger. There's a mean mugger here. This is a bitter beer face mean mugger. Alrighty. So there could be some sort of communication coming through here for a Pisces individual when it comes to their love story. You can see this masculine. He's there could be somebody who's turning their back to their calling. (802). Somebody could be in this power struggle. A lot of fiery energy coming through here. Because this card represents the Judgment card. And it's in reverse. So somebody could be challenging somebody's growth, trying to block them from blossoming and growing and blooming. And yeah. See how the masculine and then the blossom card got a feminine? Like, I don't know, but I'm feeling masculine and feminine energy here. So there could be a particular male person that's turning their back to a Pisces individual because maybe they realize that this person is karmic and they're refusing to grow, or maybe they're blocking some sort of conversation here. Maybe they're blocking somebody's call, like a conversation, words. Maybe it, sometimes this card over here represents a calling because blocking somebody from calling, or maybe somebody has somebody unblocked on their cell phone for somebody out there, or maybe somebody has somebody blocked from stealing their energy. This mean mugger. Why maybe they have them blocked is because all they want to do is nitpick, pick fights, be verbally abusive, or be how do I want to say? It's like I said, screaming, shouting, always mean mugging, always being bitter with their words, something along them lines for Pisces. 802 could be significant. So the 8 of Wands is all about communication. It's all about things speeding up. And somebody could be challenging somebody's like growth, right? Let me see something here. Give me a why is the Blossom card in reverse for Pisces? Yeah, somebody's about to be exposed. Somebody is looking for some sort of truth. That's why this person has their back towards this other person. Somebody could be seeking some sort of truth. Somebody could have found out some truth for somebody here. Yeah, about this 5 of Swords energy. There's a lot of swords here. Yeah, so what I feel is why this Blossom card is in reverse is because somebody that was seeking the truth found the truth, right? They found out the truth about somebody's agenda, wanting to win a battle at all costs, right? Win or lose. I'm going to, win or lose. I'm going to find out the truth. Win or lose. I'm going to always keep somebody in this challenge mode. Win or lose, I'm going to always pick this fight. Like, I feel like regardless, it's like 5-5 is coming through here, which talks about changes, right? Somebody who refuses to change, somebody who's always in this argumentative energy. They don't ever, it's like always having to have the last word in, right? Always this, see how there's two sides to every story, right? Somebody who could be being two-faced, right? Somebody who's refusing to see another person's side of the story. Somebody who could be two-faced. Somebody who does not want somebody to see the truth about their hidden agenda, because we have the 5 and the 7. Somebody could be 57, somebody could be born in 57, somebody could be 75, somebody could be born in 1975. 2008 is coming through here. So it's like something is being ripped open here. Something got ripped open. And some sort of truth that somebody was seeking, they're seeing the light of. Maybe the fact that somebody wanted to stab somebody in a back, win or lose, because this card is the 5 of Swords. You can see that sword stuck in the ground, right? So somebody took the sword of truth and split something. Somebody could have split up with somebody because they're always wanting to fight. So somebody could have somebody on block. This is somebody who could be an energy vampire, somebody who likes to create drama and then siphon, right? Siphon that energy off of somebody. Somebody could have taken that sword and cut some ties, like cut some cords. Because I feel like whoever this is, they wanted to win at all costs, right? So they created a lot of drama. So somebody cut somebody off or block somebody to protect themselves. And it's like they turned their back to somebody. You could see this female has their back towards, and along with this male has their back towards this other person. So two people have their back towards one another. That's what I see. And it's creating challenges in their love story. It is, instead of strengthening a bond, it's broken the bond. There's like a broken bond here. And it's created a power struggle between two people because somebody refuses to heal, right? Somebody refuses to heal. Somebody is always in their emotions. Somebody lacks empathy. Somebody who has an overactive or underactive sacral chakra. So they're either over emotional, they lack emotion, or they lack empathy, or they're over sexual or hypersexual, something along them lines. All right. Pisces. So what are the challenges that Pisces is experiencing in their love story? What is the challenge or challenges that Pisces is experiencing in their love story? I'm seeing 7-7. Pride. So somebody learned a lesson about pride. And now they could be getting disciplined. And they have, because they have to change. That's a double 5, that they have to change. They have to change. So somebody is getting disciplined. Somebody is blocked and somebody is getting, that's because they're being disciplined. Somebody is blocked and somebody else is protecting their energy from this mean mugger, from this person who wants to win at all costs. Somebody who is trying to either play the victim, or somebody who is, somebody seeing the truth of somebody sneakiness, or somebody could be blocking somebody until they see something. Um, Somebody is very prideful. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. So they're being disciplined for their pride and ego. So what's going on in the headspace of this love story? What's going on in the headspace of this love story? I feel like somebody's turning, like doing a 180 and going the opposite direction is what I feel here. Somebody has stepped into their masculine energy and said, listen, you need to get yourself under control, right? Because I'm not in a power struggle with you. I don't want to fight. I don't want to argue. I'm tired of being nitpicked at. Yeah, healing anger. I'm telling you, somebody's mad. Learn to love both the positive and the negative aspect of others as I grow to love my own strengths and weaknesses. Even when I fall in love or befriend others, I find a lot wrong with them after a while. So somebody was definitely nitpicking here. Trying to, they were very much in their pride, and they're blocked. Somebody's blocked. Mm-hmm. Until they learn how to love all the strengths and the weaknesses in relationships. Somebody's getting an ego check here. Something studied somebody's growth. Could be an Aquarius. This could be connected to an Aquarius. Somebody's in a power struggle with another individual. If I'm in love with someone, we are soulmates and meant to be together forever. I'm telling you. And this person turned their back and walked away. They're blocked. Somebody blocked somebody from calling them because the veil has been lifted. They see this two-faced individual. They wanted to win a battle at all costs, no matter what. It's like this person is a sore loser. And now they're mad because they don't know what a healthy sense of love is without um, seeing everything wrong about them for a while. I mean, like befriending them just to dig up dirt, so to speak, right? Instead of loving both the negative and the weaknesses. This person is somebody who likes to take advantage of somebody. When they open themselves up to be vulnerable, they take advantage of them. So somebody is very angry with the other person, and that's why they're on block. Because they're not they don't want to answer their call because they see that this person is vain. I usually get rejected, abandoned, or betrayed in relationships. Yep, this person's rejected them because they're always fighting. And they're always looking for happiness outside of themselves. So that's what's going on in the head. They're very angry. Alrighty, so what's going on in the heart in this love story? Somebody's wearing a mask. Somebody is seeing the light and understanding of this. What did I say about this two-faced individual? There's two sides to a situation. This person has like a double personality, and one side is masked, and the other side is like, I don't know. Yeah, a third party situation. I'm telling you, there's like a third party situation here. Karmic partner. Somebody is masking the truth that they're a sneaky, shady individual. And we have somebody here who sees through this mask. They understand that this person was a karmic partner, that they only befriended them so that they could um, take advantage of their weaknesses, get to know both sides of them so that they could use their weaknesses against them. Why? Because they were in their pride. They were very much in their ego. They didn't want somebody to blossom. They didn't want somebody to grow. They didn't want somebody to answer their call. So they picked a fight with them. They were always in a power struggle with them. They were mean mugging them. But whoever they were doing it to put a put a boundary up around themselves to protect themselves and turn their back to the relationship so that somebody could grow, somebody could change. Somebody's in fear that their mask is going to get ripped off because somebody here is admired. Wintertime, free will, and unawakened. So somebody was unawakened here. Somebody tried to keep somebody frozen, somebody unawakened while like they were messing with their free will. But a cycle is complete. And now somebody could be hiding how they feel here. This person wanted to win at all costs. They also could have been the kind of person who, was somebody, like I said, you know, uh, had a positive side and a negative side, a two-faced individual. This is somebody who come in and pretended to be somebody's friend so that they could learn everything that they could about them so they could turn around and use it all against them by, gossiping, lying, pointing fingers, talking shit behind their back kind of situation, right? Because they wanted to win at all costs. This is talk about heavy backstabbing. This isn't just five swords. This is all five of them swords in one. Heavy betrayal. And now they lost somebody in a love story because somebody was masking a karmic partner. And they understand this, right? They understand that somebody was a karmic partner here, that this person was truly masking something, masking truly how they felt. This was a decoy. This person understands that they were masking their fear of abandonment, masking their fear of rejection. They could have come in and said, "Oh, I love you. We're soulmates." But deep down inside, they were a decoy. Somebody could have blocked their calling as well. You take the messages as they resonate, Pisces. So this is the past relationships and how they're influencing this current one. How's the past influencing this current love story for Pisces? Yep. Something about a child. Somebody is being immature. Somebody's trying to catch somebody in that butterfly net, trying to block their calling, block them from growing, block them from blooming, blocking from stepping into their power. We have the Jack of Swords, which is a Knight of Swords. I mean, the Jack of Spades, which is Knight of Swords here. Somebody who's always right? Somebody who is like always in this power struggle. Well, I'm right, you're wrong, right? Always being in this two-faced energy. Maybe something about sexual health. Yeah, this could have even been somebody's kid. But I feel like somebody was innocent Okay, I lost my cards. All right, so the past and how it's influencing them in the moment. I feel like somebody could have been a decoy. Somebody could have come in masking how they truly felt, not wanting somebody to see that they were a karmic partner, um, possibly using somebody's kids against them, trying to capture them before they answered the call, trying to block somebody's call. I also feel like somebody could have protected their child or protected their inner child, so it could be returning back to a state of innocence here, or somebody could be claiming that they were innocent. So the past, clarify the past when it comes to this child for Pisces. Clarify the past when it comes to this child. I'm telling you, somebody, the high priestess represents secrets. Somebody who was secretly angry, who come in as a decoy to learn something about another person. Pisces, you're coming right out in your own reading to try to capture somebody before they come out of their cocoon or right after they come out of their cocoon. They wanted to capture this butterfly. But I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you were already in your North Node. Yep, look, Five of Swords in reverse. Somebody wanted to win at all costs by backstabbing, betraying somebody. See how this man is running off with Three Swords? Somebody wanted to win at all costs, so they did a lot of lying, backstabbing, betrayal, gossiping, slander, right? They come in to learn everything that they could about somebody so they could turn around and spread it around the community. This was somebody who come in as a secret friend. Somebody who was very much in their pride and ego. Somebody who, like, they're either blocked or no matter what, they're always right. No matter what. No matter if they're wrong or not, I'm right. No matter what I say, I'm right. Right? Always creating drama, always creating challenges, always in this power struggle with somebody. Somebody did not want them to see the truth of what their agenda was. So, present situation. And remember, this is your love story. So, this is talking about, somebody that you're with, right? You could have children with this person. Present situation for Pisces love story. Present situation. Grave. So something is totally, completely ended. Something is totally, completely ended because somebody stood in their power and cut somebody off. Yeah. In the present situation. Nine of Swords. Somebody has a lot of confidence, a lot of courage, right? Took a lot of confidence and courage to lay this relationship to rest. Something is over, ended. This relationship. Somebody turned their back to it. Somebody also could be going through that transformation period. All right, so present situation, rest in peace. Present situation, the grave. Yep. Somebody didn't want somebody to walk away from something. Somebody refuses to let go of the anger. They refuse to let go of the drama. 888 could be significant. King of Pentacles. Somebody made a bad investment. Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands talks about a battle being won, a successful achievement here, right? But this King of Pentacles, somebody could have paid to do something. The King of Pentacles may feel as though they made some sort of bad investment with somebody here. That's why they turned their back to them, because they're tired of fighting with them. They're tired of the power struggle. You know, somebody who is like, look, we're supposed to be together. So, you know, I'm going to manipulate a situation here. And I'm only going to show you one side of myself because, you know, and then when you turn your back to me, I'm going to take that sword and I'm going to stab you in the back. The clarity that I'm getting, I'm going to stab you in the back. So something is, somebody could be seeking some sort of truth and they found that they got clarity. And now the real villain is about to be exposed. And the bad investment that they put into a situation. Somebody has a lot of wounds here. And I feel like they see that. They regret investing time in somebody who is got a lot of wounds, right? And this is somebody who, you know, has a lot of wounds, but through these wounds, it's like somebody took the inspiration, instead of helping somebody to address them wounds, they turn around and use them wounds against them. This is somebody who's very ungrounded, somebody who's very greedy, somebody who could have paid somebody to do something. Something about flowers. So they could have did something to create an argument between two people. A hidden enemy who was two-faced. So they were really masking how they felt. Because deep down inside, their heart was fearing rejection. Hidden influences. So something is being laid to rest here. It's like somebody is being forced to address this emotion. With the Eight of Cups in reverse, somebody is refusing to let some sort of a wound go. It's like they're refusing to seek or address a wound. Look, I'm telling you, you need to watch the Aquarius reading. Hidden influences this could also talk about the community. It could talk about an Aquarius. There was a hidden influence. The hidden influence is somebody is like secretly hoping to block somebody from answering a call. So this person was like constantly sending energy, constantly sending magic, constantly speaking a lot of gossip, a lot of rumors, gathering up people to triangulate, brainwashing their children for some of this. Somebody constantly brainwashing a child, always reacting out of childhood wounds, always, woe is me, I'm the victim, right? Always stuck in the past. So their hopelessness was influencing this hidden agenda. Yeah, so they didn't want them to open this door to their calling. They did not want somebody to open this door to their calling, so they constantly scented magic. They could have even did something to somebody's child. This big, huge energy ball, like this person just threw. When I see an energy ball, I think of magic being sent, verbal magic, manipulative magic. Somebody is a master manipulator here. So the star card with the hidden influences. I'm telling you, somebody was doing magic. hmm Somebody was secretly doing magic the whole time. Digging up everything they could against somebody and then using magic, like making up an excuse to use magic. This is connected to an Aquarius. Now somebody could be passing away because they didn't want to stop. They just continued no matter what because they wanted to win at all cost. And now they could be losing something. Somebody is very verbally manipulative. Somebody used magic to create a conflict between either between the kids or this is somebody who has inner child wounds, right? Very verbally manipulative, likes to brainwash, has secret agendas, always in third party situations, refuses to heal those inner child wounds, refuses to address this emotion, refuses to let things go, to lay things to rest. Yep, King of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. So the King of Pentacles is somebody who's very grounded, somebody who, it could be somebody's father. The Nine of Wands in reverse talks about somebody who's very paranoid. Somebody is very, very paranoid that somebody is going to find out their truth. But they're in one side of them, they're acting like they're grounded, like they're the perfect person. But in all actuality, somebody's very paranoid and they're masking it. And they're envious because somebody is admired. Somebody is being thrown in the spotlight for somebody here. Yeah, somebody lost some sort of a battle. King, Knight of Wands. All right, obstacles. Obstacles. This also could be talking about Mercury retrograde. Somebody coming in. A ring. Ace of Wands, 25. So the ring. So there could be an obstacle. It could be a couple. This could be somebody who's engaged, somebody who got married. The obstacle was maybe somebody didn't want to get married. Maybe somebody didn't want to accept an offer of a ring, right? Look at the key, right? Because there was a mouse in the house. See the three people there? Two mousies looking over at the door. They're on the other side of that door. And we got another mousie that's looking the other way. It's like this person, this mousie right here, was watching. They were keeping guard, right? They were watching something. While these two mices were in the house, maybe gathering up information. Nibbling on every little piece of information that they could find about somebody just to find something wrong with them. So that they could turn around and spread it throughout the community. And it was all for manipulation, to triangulate, to cause conflict between people. And that's because they had unhealed wounds. This could be a Virgo, Gemini. We do have a Pisces and Aquarius coming through here. So, obstacles with the ring. I feel like sex magic was used. I'm looking at that Ace of Wands on the ring. Because we are talking about secrets. The ring for obstacles. So somebody definitely wants to come back, offer some sort of communication. The King of Pentacles. So somebody definitely wants to come back around and sit down and have some sort of a conversation. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Somebody may even want to come in and make some sort of an offer, give somebody a ring, maybe offer them some sort of a commitment. But this was an obstacle. Somebody wanted to commit with somebody. And I feel like somebody was trying to block the other person from answering that call, from seeing something from a higher commitment, trying to block somebody from hearing that divine message from coming in. Empress in reverse and a Seven of Cups. So the Empress in reverse talks about somebody who lacks empathy, somebody who lacks compassion, somebody who's unable to see both sides of a situation, see how she's got her back towards the Seven of Cups. She's not even looking at the options she has. She doesn't even want to acknowledge that there's even a cup there, right? This is somebody who's very promiscuous. Somebody may have gotten pregnant and don't even know who the kid belongs to. Somebody could be 7 months pregnant and doesn't know who the kid belongs to. March 7th could be significant. We have to be right in Pisces season. This is a dark empath. Somebody who, figures out how somebody feels so they can turn around and use it all against them. Somebody who offers poisonous cups. But I feel like somebody seen through the illusion. Somebody could have had some sort of dream, and it could have revealed this person's agenda to them. It could have revealed that they were the master manipulator. Like, this is a dark, narcissistic empath, right? When they're in reverse. This is somebody who's very promiscuous, somebody who lacks empathy, lacks compassion. The Sun. So Venus, this rules Venus. The seventh house rules partnerships. And then the sun. Oh, the ace of pentacles and the queen of pentacles. Somebody was very greedy. Somebody possibly we got paid to do something here, to manipulate a fight between a mother and a child, and then went around and spread a lot of gossip and rumors, some masking the truth of what they wanted to do, masking, oh, I love you, wanted somebody as a trophy. Somebody paid somebody to do something. The queen of pentacles reversed is somebody who's very narcissistic, somebody who's very greedy, lies a lot, doesn't want to see the truth, keeps people trapped in their head, wants somebody to believe their lies, believe the fact that, causes them a lot of heartache, a lot of despair, a lot of gossiping, a lot of slander, stabbing people in the back, right? To a star seed. Somebody who's divinely protected, somebody who's being divinely guided, somebody who, you need to go watch the Aquarius reading because it's connected to the Aquarius reading, right? Trying to block two star seeds from coming together. Trying to block somebody from taking some sort of a leap of faith. Try to throw these two people off of balance. Right? Creating obstacles so that somebody would not return and offer them the commitment or communication that somebody is hoping for. Somebody's psychically seen something, though. It's like they've seen when the time is right for somebody, right? So outside influences for Pisces love story, outside influences. Oh, there's a snake. This card's coming out a lot for all of the readings. The outside influences is there's a sneaky snake, right? Who is spreading a lot of rumors and lies and manipulating and betraying somebody behind their back, right? Somebody whispering in somebody's ear, being very manipulative, creating a lot of challenges in Pisces love story. Going around slandering with the Empress in reverse, slandering somebody's name, trying to ruin somebody's reputation. To try to create obstacles to keep somebody from going in and making some sort of a love offer. Trying to ruin somebody's reputation. Saying it, oh, they're out there filling up everybody else's cup, right? The sun is illuminating that it's just an illusion. That's what they were doing, creating illusions, coming in as a decoy. But in all actuality, they were influencing somebody's love story by going outside of going around the community, right, with the star card, going around the community, spread a lot of lies and rumors about somebody. Clarify the snake is outside influence. Ten of Pentacles. King of Cups. This could be somebody that they were in a relationship with. Yep, somebody that they could have been married to. And the Lovers. The Queen of Wands. This is definitely somebody who's a manipulator. Triangulating people's family against them. And they got together with somebody's ex husband or wife. Excuse me. Calling them greedy, right? Spread a lot of rumors and lies that they're greedy. Somebody did not want them to follow their heart, make a choice from their heart. So it's like they influenced somebody to marry somebody. Somebody who's a snake. You need to go watch the Aquarius reading because it was very similar to this. Somebody manipulated somebody into marrying them. This is somebody who's very greedy. Somebody now could be broke, right? Not have no money. We have 2 kings and a queen here. Third party situation. Somebody is a secret lover. Somebody is with 2 different people, either 2 different females and a male. I'm seeing 2 male energies on here and a female. But the thing is this Queen of Wands in the upright position is somebody who's very attractive. Somebody who's very passionate. Somebody who's very intuitive. Somebody knows how to attract people, places, and situations to them. So they were very jealous and envious of somebody's beauty. So somebody's beauty influenced this snake to spread some, slander them, to call them greedy, to try to influence a man into marrying them, right? To try to make a choice, right? Somebody has a choice to make here between 2 guys. Definitely somebody who was jealous and envious and trying to ruin this Queen of Wands reputation, because she's got her back towards these 2 guys. She's not even looking at them, right? She's not even looking at them. Not even paying their attention to them. One of these guys is married already. One of these guys is divorced. One of these guys is a sneaky snake. They want a third party situation here, like a side piece lover. Yeah, I'm telling you. Somebody's going to take a leap of faith here. Somebody's going to take that leap of faith, get their new beginning, right? Take some sort of leap of faith, come in and communicate something, make some sort of an offer. Somebody's going to show up at somebody's door. But I feel like that it's like somebody, I don't know, this is like unbalanced energy, right? This 2 of Pentacles in reverse is unbalanced energy. So let's see what this conversation's about. Let me see what this person's going to ask or communicate. What's this person going to communicate? Either it's a Pisces communicating, or this person's going to communicate to a Pisces. Somebody's own children could have been the sneaky snake. Something is still missing for me, and I'm trying to figure out what it is. Yeah. So something's missing. And we have Pisces who is trying to figure something out here. What's the missing piece of the puzzle? Somebody's going to find out the missing piece of the puzzle. What I think somebody's going to find out who was truly influencing, who was the outside sneaky snake, who was influencing a situation. Something is missing, and they're trying to figure something out here. They could be trying to figure out how to not get revealed for somebody. You're an angel. So somebody is an earth angel, right? And that's why somebody was trying to capture them before they come out of the cocoon into the butterfly mode. They wanted somebody to come up missing. Yeah, I'm reminded of reset lately, a past life connection. So somebody could be smelling something. Somebody may have, what is that, clair olfactor or something along them lines. I have it written down somewhere, but this is my last reading because I'm like exhausted here. Try to get these done. Yeah, I see a little part of you in everybody I meet. I'm trying to take responsibility for my actions right now. Please know this. So somebody is very comparative. Somebody's comparing somebody to the other person. They're trying to take responsibility for their actions. They're trying to figure out how to say it, what to do. New love. I'm telling you, a new love, a new love or a recommitment is developing. So somebody may want to recommit to you, somebody that you were already engaged to. And then there's somebody new who wants to come your way. But there's a missing piece of the puzzle here. And it's because the missing piece is somebody is not telling you they're already married. I'm telling you, they're already married. I'm telling you. Okay, so outside influences is there's a sneaky snake. Best course of action to take for Pisces. So somebody could be remembering your smell from a past life. As soon as they smelled you, they recognized you. Something about your scent. They're trying to figure out why they, like how they recognize you or why they remember you or where the scent is coming from. That's because you're very attractive. Like your vibration has a, like it's a certain scent or feeling, right? Somebody could be coming in and telling you, oh, you're my soulmate. I don't understand. Like really trying to lay the wrap. But I just feel like you got a choice to make with the Lover's card. You got a choice to make between two people. One of it could be a Gemini, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra. Or, yeah. That was outside influences. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So the best course of action to take is, yep, you're going through a rebirth. Trust your heart, Queen of Cups. Trust your heart. Trust your intuition. That's the best course of action to take. Because change is here. Rebirth. You're going through a rebirth. You're stepping into your power. And whatever this is, situation that is happening here, this person is very triggered because their mask is slipping off. Yeah, somebody has a choice to make. Maybe to come in and write a letter and wrong the rights. So the best course of action to take is to trust your intuition, right? Trust your intuition first and foremost. Because a change is here, a new beginning. Again, somebody could be pregnant. Four of Swords. 100% trust your intuition. Because whoever I'm talking to, you've been working on healing. You've been working on healing and cutting cords and gaining clarity and, trusting your intuition and healing these past wounds from relationships from other people. And yeah, you also need to trust that you're divinely protected with the Four of Swords. So you could have Archangel Michael around you. Somebody is all in their head. Somebody could be in spiritual jail or be imprisoned in their head because they're no longer able to have access to your energy. Somebody thought they had authority over you. Page of Cups. So don't accept some sort of an invitation. So somebody may want to come in and apologize. The outcome for Pisces love story. The outcome, please and thank you. Something about winter time could be significant. Somebody took back their free will. Somebody could have tried to manipulate somebody's free will. Look, the outcome is you have the King of Pentacles coming through once more. So the outcome is that there's like a sense of serendipity happening here, where you two are not only going to come together in a friendship or a partnership, but you two are going to build prosperity together with the King of Pentacles. You're going to build something from the ground up, something that somebody was trying to block for you. So you could have somebody coming in ahead of the real deal here, trying to block or influence your heart. It's like somebody was doing readings on you, right? They were doing readings on you and they seen that you were a child of the Most High, that you were an angel. So what they did was they went and they gathered up a whole bunch of information because they were angry, because they wanted your position. They wanted your spot with the Most High. So they tried to ruin your reputation by gathering up a bunch of people around you, going to the community, slandering your name, trying to ruin your reputation, trying to call you crazy, trying to call you delusional, trying to mess with your angelic essence by trying to get you to block your calling, not accepting your calling. I'm trying to make you feel as though you disconnected from your spirit guides. It's like this person was trying to deter you and another person from coming together. And now they have experienced a tower moment. See this gentleman looking over at the house? He's like, holy shit, that house is still standing. That house is still standing. How did that happen? It's like this person is shooketh because they thought they were clever in trying to ruin your reputation, saying that you smell like fish, right? You're always out pleasing other people. But the ancestors seen the plan here with this person, this lady and this man. The ancestors seen the plan. Outcome, fish. I feel like you're definitely in your North Node here. I'm telling you, you answered the call. The outcome is you answered the call. You went in a different direction. Like, you answered a call when the divine said, listen, this is the direction we need to go in. You went, okay, wiggled your little toe, Pisces, and said, okay, let's go this way. So the divine called you to go in a different direction. I was seeing, they're showing me the Wheel of Fortune in the upright position where it talks about you're at an impasse and they're sending you a different way. Well, that's exactly what you did. The outcome is you answered that call and went in the direction in which you were being guided to. And now, because you did that, you and another person are going to meet as in like in divine timing, like it's fated. Like it's a fated like it's a fated meeting here. You definitely had a past life with this person with the Six of Cups. This is like a serendipitous meeting. Because the divine done stepped up in the house here. The divine done stepped up in your house here. You're an angel, right? You come down here on earth for a special calling. A special calling. And this person was mad because they wanted your essence. Yep. And they did something out of revenge. Tried to gatekeep you. Tried to hold you back from putting in the work. From mastering something. So they wanted revenge. Because they thought something was unfair. Because you're down here as an angel on earth. You have a high calling. And they don't have the same calling. Your path is unique to you. So what did they try to do? Break some sort of a soul contract that you had with the Most High by gatekeeping you, trying to hold you back, right? But you, my loves, my high vibrational Pisces, have broke free from these traps that they have set for you, right? Yeah, they wanted you to keep repeating the same patterns over and over and over again. They didn't want you to see something clearly. They wanted you to stay stuck in your head, right? Stay stuck in this energy of despair, feeling backstabbed and betrayed, not having no friends, feeling isolated, feeling rejected from your star seed team, from your spirit team. You are a star seed. You have a very high calling, and you are being divinely guided here. There is a serendipitous meeting coming with this person. It's like this person already could know where you live, so to speak, or this could be a stalker individual who is watching your house. Take the message as it resonates. I see it both ways. Somebody getting revenge, stalking your house, right? Watching you, conniving, thinking that they're clever, right? Thinking that they're clever. Alrighty, let's see what this calling was. Divine, lovely, beautiful angels and spirit guides. Show me what what'd you call Pisces to do? The Pisces have vibrational Pisces. Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you, they tried to affect the connection. So Pisces, you are still connected to the Most High. You are still affected to them. Yeah, you are an important child. You are a divine child. And you are very important. You have a very important partnership with another person. Yeah, they made it really hard for you to open up to answer your call. This person was very immature. How could you still love me after all I did, right? They didn't want you to feel loved. So a child literally could be telling you this. They could be coming in and saying, Mom, I'm still affected, or so-and-so. I don't know why I said mom. Maybe it's somebody's child. so and so, I'm still affected by this connection. How could you still love me after everything I did? I went behind your back and tried to ruin your reputation. I paid somebody to do magic on you, and it's really hard for me to open up and apologize. But I'm still trying to figure things out. I'm still trying to figure out a way to open myself up. And I feel like this is what the divine is telling you, Pisces, because we got the fish here, that listen, you are a child of the divine. And you had a sneaky snake who was trying to affect the connection with the divine and make it hard for you to open up and partner up with the divine to listen to their call. Right? And then they wanted you to question how, like, rejection. Like, I feel like they wanted you to question it. Why did you reject me? So yeah, your own family, a family and upbringing are bigger factors. So your own family could have did this. Why? Because they're in competition with you. And they're always looking at your picture. They could have used your picture for something. You feel like home to me. So they felt at home. So somebody could have your picture, a family picture, that makes them feel like home, right? So somebody needs to accept something. Somebody needs to take accountability. I'm afraid to take that next step now. So somebody is afraid to accept accountability, take accountability, right? But they know that there's nobody like you out there. Why? Because you are an earth angel, and you have an extremely high calling here. And this person was a secret hidden enemy. They did something out of revenge. I'm telling you. So let's go ahead and get some letters before we move on to the last couple decks. I'm already at 111. I'm trying to get these readings less, but it seems like we're getting longer and longer. So give me some letters or characteristics for Pisces love story. So we have the letter M. You need to go watch the Aquarius reading. I feel like it's connected to the Pisces. So somebody could have Aquarius ascending sign here. So we have J, MJ. This could be first, middle, and last initials. We have an F, first, middle, last initial. We have a Ch, first, middle, last initials. A Q, a G, one month to 3 months. So 13 months. 1 month to 3 months could be anywhere from 30 days to 90 days. This could be going down. Somebody could be coming your way. So for the next 3 months are going to be very significant for you, Pisces. With the letter B, BF, somebody could have come in and said, oh, I'm your best friend. I love you. But they were a decoy. We have another M. Y, my best friend. A, something about the month of May could be significant. Ma'am, AM, could be significant. Somebody has brown eyes. We got the number 7 coming through. There's the letter E coming through. MAE could be significant. BAE or E, yeah, could be significant. GAME, game, could be significant. FAM, I don't have an I or an L, but family, Beach, Beach, could be significant. You could be going on a trip. eBay could be significant. Somebody could be gay, bisexual. Somebody could be gay, straight, gay. We have an O. So I did say mom. We have MOM. When I said that. Shin. Somebody could be questioning. We have another E. Shay could be significant. CHEY. X. Somebody's X. EX. Somebody's X. JAME. The only thing it's missing is an S. Jamie could be significant. JAMEE or EY. Maybe, MAYBE, maybe. Joy, JOY, could be significant. Jeep, JEE. I could have sworn I seen a P, but maybe not. Somebody could be begging for somebody's forgiveness. What are some signs you're showing, Pisces? Ladybug, luck is on your side. You're irreplaceable. You're one of a kind. Coins and support. Completion of a cycle. So somebody definitely could have been using a corner of your picture or a picture. Somebody definitely could have paid somebody to support their narrative. Somebody could have been paid for something. Definitely you're unique. You're one of a kind because you're an angel. And definitely luck is on your side. So Jupiter could be influencing some sort of situation. You could be seeing ladybugs. You could be seeing orbs. You know that you're in a period of incubation and you're being protected while you're in here because you're in that egg. You are not yet a butterfly. The scales of balance are definitely going to be the scales of balance. Justice is going to be served. The scales of balance are going to come into play. Somebody could be receiving their karma for getting revenge, right? For trying to create a false narrative. I feel like this was somebody who, like I said, come in and try to act like they were your friend. But see how they're in that shadow? You could be hearing a hum. Innocent, immature, adventurous, talking about the child. So the sun in, oh, rabbit. Okay. Somebody's definitely pregnant. So somebody also could have sacrificed a child as well. So yeah, that's what I see here. So you're definitely creating your own destiny. And somebody's getting karma for getting revenge on you. Yeah, you have a soul family. They're going to be very bold with you. That somebody's going to tell you I love you to the moon and back. So somebody could have a Pisces moon here, or talking about the North Node. So the moon is very bold here. Somebody could be coming in as your soul family, telling you I love you to the moon and back. You could be seeing a very bold sign that the fact that this somebody is getting karma for the revenge that they took with this romance. This was definitely an ex-partner that you divorced, that maybe you were once married to. Yep, because the owls done stepped up in the house here. And they gave you that wisdom. See that we had the owl come through here, didn't it? Maybe not. I could have swore it did. Maybe it did and I shoved it 20 miles away. I could have swore it did. Maybe it didn't. But you have an owl coming through here. Is a bird that was warning you to see something from a higher perspective here. You already know. You already have that wisdom within you. Look, somebody's mad. See, somebody's really mean mugging here. Yep. And look, you're being handed a key to do stuff that matters because life is short. There's definitely good news on the way. Somebody is secretly pointing the finger at a garden that you're growing. You see this in your dreams. You know the best is yet to come. You know that this person only wanted you to see things in black and white because they were very egotistical, right? Ego, pride, and they're receiving karma for it. Because I'm telling you, you've seen it in your dreams. All right, Pisces, there you go. The fact that they're being disciplined and they're receiving their karma. Thank you for watching.